So just taking a little cheeky look at Vechain on the daily time frame. As we can see today, looking like we are still chopping it up in this little consolidation accumulation area that we are seeing here. Not seeing many drops for Vechain though, so it is looking like it's holding strong. Obviously Bitcoin in price discovery today. As of recording this video, I do believe it's at around 72k. In and around the all-time high, continuing upwards into new price discovery, heading into that bull market this year. The halving hasn't... Is this the first time that Bitcoin's actually been at an all-time high before the next halving? Because if that's the case, we are looking extremely bullish, aren't we? I think the ETF approval obviously has also helped that fact. As we can see here then, for Vechain itself right now just chilling and accumulating obviously altcoins right now. Taking a little backseat whilst Bitcoin does come up and do its thing. You can see quite clearly on this chart though that we are really looking primed and ready now for that bull market. Lovely to see the breakout of that bear market resistance here. You can see we actually came up previously, almost touched it, came down, back tested our first Fibonacci level, and then once you do start to see those fib levels coming into play, you know that the bull market's on the way. After that 95% correction accumulation you always see, it's just all right there, guys. Look, you come down, the extension that we got, the biggest extension to the downside, we get down to about 95% corrected from the previous all-time high. Everyone says, oh my god, it's going to go to zero, and it just never happens. It never happens. We get down to around 95% corrected for altcoins. We hit that accumulation, we come down, we can't break this level. There's just no more sellers. People are accumulating at this level in a massive amount, and during the bear market here, this big sideways accumulation phase between 1.5 and 3 cents for Vechain. And then you can see what happens. We start getting really bullish price action for Bitcoin and Ethereum heading into the new halving. We come up, we break through our first Fibonacci level cleanly. That 0.23 Fibonacci at 2.7 cents. Lovely back test of the 100 moving average and that fib level. We come up, we smash the next Fibonacci level and the bear market resistance. Looking extremely good here. Just eyeball this chart and tell me that this doesn't look good. It's breaking through levels of resistance. It's heading up through the Fibonacci levels and respecting them really nicely on the way up. We're back testing the previous fib level here. You can see on the hourly time frame, putting in a little bit of a range in that local area. We come down, we back test the fib. We come up, we test the high, we test the high, we test the fib again as the support. Now we're testing the highs again. Obviously Bitcoin looking super bullish, so we're not getting that much upside price action for Vechain. But overall, really just looking strong. Going sideways right now, but I do think once Bitcoin and Ethereum cool off, we're probably going to see Vechain heading up to that next fib level pretty easily at 6 cents. And then the fabled flip of that 618 that I like to see for the bear market to bull market flip for cryptocurrencies. That 618 up here at 8.7 cents is going to be the key one for me. I think we might go straight up to that in the next altcoin season, to be fair, considering how strong Ethereum and Bitcoin are looking. Just a disclaimer, if Bitcoin dumps at any time, and it can, 20-30% quite easily at any point, by the way, any point at all. Obviously, we're going to see some big retracements for every single crypto. That happens all the time. If you don't realize that, you really need to, just take a look at every single time Bitcoin dumps. Look at what altcoins do. They dump twice as hard. Always remember this when this happens in the markets. Don't just look at a video and go, oh my god, your video is a scam. Oh my god, your video is Vechain is a shitcoin, it's going to zero, blah blah blah. You just need to look at the facts. Right now, Vechain gearing up very nicely for the bull market, looking solid, looking like really it wants to go again, and you could see recently that it can still move to the upside in a big way. These parabolic moves to the upside here have not been for nothing. You can see we're in pretty much a parabolic curve right now. We could easily see a bit more upside like this before we get a decent correction and a continuation. Probably going to end up looking like something like this over the next few months going into the halving. But overall, things looking really solid in the local and the macro. Let's see what we can do.